Okay, so what we're going to look at this chapter is just a more formal approach to determining our transformations and what new functions will occur if we apply dilations, translations, or reflections. Okay, so the process we're going to take is just an extension of this theory here. If I move a graph h units in the positive direction of the x-axis, okay, it means I'm moving it to the right a certain distance, which means my x coordinates get h added to it, don't they? So in other words, the point xy becomes the point x plus hy. In the same way, if I add k units in the y direction, the point xy becomes the point xy plus k. The y value increases by k units. And that's the approach I'm going to take for all of these questions. That is, add a little bit, or add the appropriate amount to each of the coordinates and work out a new graph. Okay, so what I mean by that is, if we want to find the image of a curve with equation y equals f of x, where f of x equals x squared, okay, under a translation of 2 units in the negative direction of the x-axis, 4 units in the positive direction of the y-axis. So the process we're going to take is, we're going to start off with the notation of x dash y dashed. And all that really refers to is my new point. Okay, so the new point after I apply these transformations is at the point x dash y dashed. Now, x dash y dashed is equal to, well, let's have a look. There's my original point xy. And what's this transformation that we've done? We're 2 units in the negative direction of the x-axis, which means the x point, it becomes the x point minus 2. And 4 units in the positive direction of the y-axis means I add 4 to each of the y coordinates. Okay, what we do then is we say, well, the new x point is simply equal to the old point minus 2. The new y point is equal to the old y point plus 4. All right, and what we want to do is we want to substitute that into the old equation y equals x squared and end up with a new equation. So this little relationship we've got here tells me what x dash and y dash is. What I need to do is rearrange that so I can say, well, that means x is equal to the old x value plus 2, sorry, the new, and y is equal to y dash minus 4, if I just transpose. So now I've got expressions for what x and y are, and I can now substitute that into any equation that I've been given. In this particular case, I've been given y equals x squared, which means the y value, y dash minus 4, is equal to the x value, which is x dash plus 2, all squared. So I'm just substituting in my y value and my x value, which implies then my y dash, my new y equation, is equal to all squared plus 4. So then I don't worry about the dashes and just say, this is my new equation, which is what I kind of expected it to be. A 4 here shifts it up 4 units. A 2 inside the bracket shifts it to the left 2 units, okay? So it is possible that you might have been able to go straight to this rule here just from the information given in the question, okay? But I really do want you to practice this process because it becomes really important when our equations become more complicated.